Yeah. That's a fucking fight, man.
I know. And Khabib don't think it's gonna go past 2 rounds.
Khabib thinks Makhachev's gonna take him out in 2.
2.
You never know. The thing about Oliveira is everybody looks at Oliveira at his lowest points. And his lowest points, Cub Swanson knocked him out. Paul Felder smashed him. All these people beat him. But something happened when that dude had a kid. That's what it is. That dude had a daughter. And there's a fire inside of him like the fucking center of the sun. And I don't know what it is, man. But he's a different human, man. He goes right into the line of fire, too.
He's straight.
He's not taking any shortcuts. It's all risk. He goes right in, and he's 100% confident. It doesn't matter how hard you hit him, he's going to be fine.
But he ain't faced either one of them haven't faced.
No. Makhachev smushes people. He gets a hold of them, and they're not going anywhere.
They say he's so strong. And Javier Mendez has said this publicly, so I'm not saying anything that Javier believes Makhachev is better than Khabib.
It's an amazing card, but the Oliveira Makhachev fight, that's the big one. That's the big one because there's so many questions. And, Oliveira has never fought a grappler like Islam.
No.
But Islam's never fought a guy who can submit people like Oliveira can. Oliveira fucks everybody up.
I always go to this, Joe. Sorry. Listen.
Woo, look at that.
Michael Chandler fight.
Mm-hmm.
A guy that had great wrestling. Mm-hmm. Michael Chandler could fucking wrestle.
Yeah.
He was dominating Oliveira. Oliveira didn't submit Mike. He TKO'd him.
Yeah.
So in terms of grappling,
right,
Mike was destroying Oliveira. Almost finished him.
Well, Oliveira, Chandler caught him. He caught him and hurt him.
Yep.
And then one of the things that Oliveira does when he gets hurt, he just goes right to his back.
That's some Nate Diaz shit.
It's smart because his guard is nasty. His guard is so wicked.
What did he do with Gaethje? Did Gaethje go into his guard?
No, Gaethje kind of stepped back out. But he cracked Gaethje. Gaethje said
first 8 seconds.
Something about the way he hit him. He said he hit him so hard he felt it in his tongue.
Yeah.
He's like, it's just like, he goes like, that guy can.
He said he never got hit like that before, and that's scary.
Is wild.
What's more important today? Dominant BJJ or wrestling in today's MMA? Which one would you choose?
It depends on who's got the BJJ. The thing about Oliveira is, with the most submissions in the history of the UFC, and he's got wrestling. He took Tony Ferguson down at will. He can wrestle, but can he wrestle at the level of Islam? I don't believe he can.
I mean, it's crazy. He took Tony down and didn't submit him, but Nate did.
Oftentimes in the UFC, you'll see guys when they go up in weight, they become their best version. Like Charles Oliveira is a great example of that. Like he fought for 145 for a while, and he fought very well, but never really hit the strides that he hit when he went up to 155. But he's so good.
He's on a roll.
He's so good. Well, here's what's interesting about Charles Oliveira. When Charles Oliveira fights, even though he's the champion, he fights like a berserker. He puts himself in danger. Like, he doesn't fight safe. He doesn't fight to try to outpoint you. He doesn't fight tactically, like where he's trying to get, the least amount of damage and drag you into deep water and then strategically try to take you out the 4th and 5th round. No. From the moment the first bell rings, he's coming at you.
Engaging.
Guns blazing. Yeah. And Gaethje was coming at him too, but it's like Gaethje was overwhelmed by Oliveira's pace and his aggression. It's why, and even when Gaethje cracked him, Oliveira's so different than anybody else. When he gets hit, he just lays on his back.
Yeah.
And he's like, come get some of this. And nobody wants that guard game.
He gets a break.
He's got the most submissions in the history of the sport.